Tonight begins the 27th day of the counting of the Omer in the Jewish tradition. Yesod Sheva Netzach. Experiencing the divine as a firm foundation and through the quality of endurance. It feels like a fitting combination and a fitting moment, because it's definitely taken us endurance to get to this landmark moment, especially just after my 60th birthday. When I first started this seminary journey, I thought my activist days of social justice were behind me, that I was going to slow down and enjoy an idyllic and contemplative spiritual life of practice and chaplaincy. Certainly it was going to be coming a full circle since my journey began 30 years ago in AIDS hospice work. But it was time for this old war horse to be put to pasture. What I've learned from these 60 years is that Mother Divine has a sense of humor. I guess she's not done with me just yet. Because she guided me to a school whose yesod, whose foundation, is in educating to counter oppression. In my very first term, the Holy One guided me to taking a class that led to my future ministry when I took Lindy's Bending the Arc class. Before I started in both that class and in our foundational eco course, I felt like, my 30 years of justice work, would make this just, review. That, I wouldn't really learn much that I didn't already know. I was wrong. I remember thinking, how is it with all my experience, I didn't know this on more than one occasion. My final project that first term was to address the issue of homelessness among our queer youth. That project took me back into a conversation and dialogue with an organization that I had served on the board for in the early 2000s, the Community of Welcoming Congregations. And that ended up leading to my fieldwork practicum. It also accidentally, although she has no accidents, led me down the path toward a greater defining and refining of my sense of calling. When I recognized the deep level of religious wounding that still exists within the queer community. I remember a conversation I had at one point with a classmate where I posited the idea that the trauma being experienced by queer youth and the trauma being experienced by Mother Earth likely had the same root cause. And if we could identify that, then maybe, just maybe, we could heal many wounds. This same theme kept resurfacing in numerous courses over the past 3 years, certainly in Hugo's Queer Studies class, but also as Chris Fry guided my memoir, all the way down through Farron's magnificent class on Jewish liberation theology, and all guided by Devorah. I have come to believe that all of our social justice issues that we struggle with, racism, misogyny, capitalism, queer and transphobia, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and the fevered destruction of our planet, are indeed symptoms of the religious wounding caused by the hegemony inherited from the Christo-colonizers, as they began exporting fear and hate as tools of controlling the masses. No one person can take it all on, let alone take it all in. We are each called to serve in unique ways to heal the soul of humanity. But like Nachshon, who was the first to step into the Red Sea so that the waters could part, it is only for us to step into the work, for miracles to happen. For my part, where the divine has sent my first step, came as such an unexpected miracle. I am, as of 2 months ago, now the new executive director of the Community of Welcoming Congregations. I'm blessed that the board and our 100+ congregations across Oregon and Southwest Washington follow that same vision that I had those years ago to create sanctuary for queer youth experiencing homelessness, and to begin to heal the religious wounding not only of their queer congregants, but of their straight congregants as well. We have been given a very firm foundation here at Star King, and God gives us the endurance to bend the arc towards justice.